Hello everybody, I'm Danrvdtree2000 back again, and we're doing the Summerslam predictions, and all my build up to Summerslam it has been, and I think it's like the 29th annual Summerslam, I think so, I think that's right, and my god, what a Summerslam we've got here in 2016. And we're starting off strong with these predictions as it's the women's division 6 women's tag team matchup. There is a SmackDown women's matchup as it is Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi teaming up to take on Eva Marie, Alexa Bliss, and Natalia. And we all know how I do this. I predict who's going to win, and who do I think is going to win, and who do I want to win. Now, so I'm going to go straight at it, and I'm going to say that I think that Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Carmella are going to win. And I want Becky Lynch and Carmella and Naomi to win. Just because Eva Marie's been doing that because she's hated and she's doing that hate really well type of gimmick, and she's doing that not showing up a gimmick. So I've got a feeling that she's not going to show up again, or something's going to happen with her, or something's going to go down with the fact with Eva Marie, and therefore she won't be in the match, technically speaking, and it'll end up being a 3-on-2 situation. Or if you'll be in that corner for the most of the match, and you might break her now or something. Something ridiculous will happen with her. So that's what I think will happen. So I think and I want Becky Lynch's team to win this match. But moving on to the next match. Okay then, so we got the next match, and this is a heck of a rivalry so far. I don't know if I'm going to get bored by the time the 5th match comes round, but I don't know. But so over on Raw, Cesaro has had a bit of a rivalry with Sheamus, and all this has been going on for a while now, and it's just so cringeworthy to watch. It's Switzerland versus Ireland. I don't know. The Swiss Superman versus Mr. White Knight himself. I don't know. So I'm gonna say Swiss Superman versus the Irish Lex Luthor. I don't know who's gonna win this, but Cesaro's beaten Sheamus already twice. But now to settle things, Mick Foley has said, "Look, you've proven," said to Cesaro, "you've proven that your shoulder can hold up." So to Sheamus that your head is still in the game and you can still got something to prove, and to solve this, we're gonna do this. I think it was Booker T and Chris Benoit style, and he didn't actually say this, but I'm saying this, but so whatever. Ben who? I don't know. But seriously, we're gonna do this in an old-fashioned way, which I think is kind of good, kind of refreshing for a change. I know it's going to mean being the same old shit again, but it's something that hasn't been seen in a while, and this is the first, starting from SummerSlam, the best of 7 series matches. I haven't seen this in a while, so good for WWE for making it fresh again, but Sheamus versus Cesaro 7 times, I don't think I can fucking hell put up with this. But so going on to who I think and want to win, because of the fact that Cesaro has won a couple of matches over Sheamus, I think Sheamus is going to win, but I want Cesaro to win. Overall, I think it's going to come down to, because it's the best of 7, so I think it's going to be the first one to get 5? So yeah, I think so. It's the first one to get 5. I don't know, but let me know in the comment section below. what does best of 7 mean? Is it the first one to get 7, or is it the first one to get 5 out of 7? I don't know. But either way, I think it'll just be going down to 4 wins each or something, and starting with Sheamus getting the first win or something. But it'll end up with all the best of 7 series, and it'll be on the 7th match, okay, or something, and then the winner will take all on that 7th match. So, yeah, that's my prediction. I think Sheamus, but I want Cesaro to win this one. Moving on to the next match, and well, up next, the Intercontinental Championship. As another SmackDown match, I forgot to mention that the last match, Cesaro versus Sheamus, is a Raw match. So the next match now is a SmackDown match, the Intercontinental Championship. As The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, defends his Intercontinental Championship against Apollo Crews. And I think this is going to be an interesting match. Well, I don't know if they'll put the Intercontinental Championship around the waist of Apollo Crews yet. I think he's still got a little bit to go until he becomes a singles champion. However, my prediction is I think The Miz is going to win, but I want Apollo Crews. The reason why I think that this is going to win is because he's doing really well as this heel champion. I don't want this to be another one to put the championship around this guy's waist just so that they have something to say that he's been that champion. I really think that Apollo Crews can be built up a little bit more before becoming a singles champion. So, I think he'll probably wait in that couple of months until he wins the Intercontinental Championship, or even the World Championship, to be honest with you. At least he can say he's been in a SummerSlam. But I don't think that Apollo Crews is going to win that SummerSlam. It would be a really good SummerSlam debut and go in there as challenger and come out as champion. However, because of the way that they're doing this heel champion run with The Miz at the moment, and he's getting a lot of heat for it, it's good, it's alright. Everybody hates The Miz, but for all the right reasons. Realistically, he's come a long way, The Miz, and he's kind of grown on me over the years, but I still love to hate the guy. So he's doing his job right, and he's doing it really well. Miz is going to retain here, unfortunately. So that's who I think is going to win. But I hope maybe Apollo Crews could pull this one out of the bag. Maybe. Just maybe. But moving on to the next match. Let's go up. Okay then, the next match is pretty simple. It's a tag team match, and it is a Raw tag team match. As Raw has pulled off another good match here. As we've got Enzo and Cass teaming up to take on the team of Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. Jericho. Get it? Jericho? Jericho? It's clever wording. It's Jera and then KO at the end. But, on to who I think and who do I want to win. Well, this one's gonna be very hard as Enzo and Cass have had a lot of wins of it as late, so I think that WWE are going to make Jericho and Kevin Owens win this one. I think this one's going to be their win, their victory. I honestly don't know who could possibly win this one. So I'm going to say I think Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho are going to win. But I want, as always, I'd love to see Enzo and Cass win this one. I don't think they're going to make Enzo and Cass win this one as much as I'd love to see it. I think the heels in this tag team match are going to win this one. I'll get to the next Raw tag team match after this, and the reason why I think that they're going to get the faces to win. Maybe it might be the other way around, I don't know, but I think they might book the heels to win this one, but the faces to win the next tag team match, as it'll make their title run a little bit longer, but I'll get to that in just a bit. But as for this match, Enzo and Cass, I want you to win this match, I really do, but I don't think it's going to end that way, and I think it'll be Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Team Jericho will win this match. I will have to admit the jokes that have been going around, and some inside jokes too. I don't know if you've been getting it too, so I have certainly noticed it. But with all the, the testicle jokes, the balls jokes, the nuts jokes, referring to the fact that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson did that move when they pulled Big E into the ring post, and now he's out of the picture. We may see new tag team champions by the end of the night. We may see new tag team champions by the end of the night. However, I think that even without I think the New Day can prove that they can still win the match even without the E. So, with this being said, I actually think that the New Day might win this match, and the club will have to win the tag team title some other time. I actually want the club to win because they're taking away the biggest member of the New Day. But I think I've got the balls to say that New Day are going to win. So, but seriously, the inside jokes with all those little silly references to balls and all that. Plus, there's a couple of clever ones. Like, notice that the fact that they've been dressing up as doctors, and they say, doctor. Now what? Sometimes when you go into doctors, you say, hey, what's wrong with me, Doc? Huh? Doc Gallows? Is that an inside joke? It's possible. Did they do it on purpose? Come on, I think they did that on purpose. Doc Gallows. Come on, you gotta think about it, because that was his name in Japan before he came back into the WWE. So anyway, I think that the New Day are gonna win, and I want the club to win this matchup. It's coming up to the end of this first part, and I'll have to re-record in a minute for the next match. So let's move on to the next match, and we'll see who's gonna win. Time rundown. Well, the next match is Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. This is the first proper championship defense by Sasha Banks ever since she won the championship. I think it's the night after Battlegrounds, Monday Night Raw. So ever since she became champion, at least. So, yes, the first ever title defense, the women's championship defense, Sasha Banks takes on Charlotte for like the third time or 200th time. I think, well, yeah, it's the thing. I don't think that Charlotte's going to win this match. I don't want her to win at all. I mean, I follow both of these beautiful women on Facebook and Twitter, I think. But I would have to go with Sasha Banks all the way here. I think she's going to win, and I want her to win. You see, it's just, I don't think it's going to switch hands just yet. I think that Sasha Banks is going to remain the women's champion for quite some time. I really hope that she's not one of those, champions for a while type of thing, then the old champion becomes the champion. I hope it, as much as it would be good to see what the way this rivalry is, it goes, Sasha Banks wins the title, yay, and then the next pay-per-view, oh no, Charlotte wins the title, and everything like that. Dana Brooke is lost her match against Sasha Banks a couple of weeks ago on Raw, so therefore, this time we have just a normal one-on-one situation. No one is at ringside for Charlotte, which is why I think it's going to be her downfall, and I think that Sasha Banks is going to win, and I want her to win as well. So it's going to be a really interesting match to win. I mean see. Watch. But yeah, I think we should move on to the next match. Okay, here's the next Raw match, which I don't know if I want to. I mean, they both look. If you look closely, they both look alike. They both have a goatee. They both have long black hair. They both have thick eyebrows. They both have the same weird enough eyes. But it's Bulgaria versus USA, or it's a Samoan versus a Bulgarian for the United States Championship. See, Roman Reigns won his match on Raw when Rusev was on, for some reason, in a match defending the honor of Lana. That sounds like something that I would make up. That sounds like something that Grim would make up. That sounds like something that Goran Perkins would make up. Or for some silly, strange little stipulation. Not WWE. But okay. We had that match on Raw. However, I think that Roman Reigns is recently getting punished for the thing that he did that made him get suspended. Psst, spoiler, he failed the drugs test. So in order to make up for the foulness of the drugs test, as well as giving him a 30-day suspension, he's going to give him a 30 days losing streak on main pay-per-views. And on Raw. Like, yes, he won on Raw against Rusev, but he lost to Finn Balor. So, apples and oranges, really. Swings around the nuts. I don't know who I'm gonna pick here. This is gonna be an interesting one. So, I'm gonna have to go with. I don't want Roman Reigns to win, but I don't think it. So I'm gonna have to go with Rusev here, because I think he's gonna be booked to win because Roman Reigns is booked to not booked to lose, but I think he's being punished. So I'm going with Rusev. I don't want Roman Reigns to win. So I don't want Rusev to win either. But I think that's how it's gonna go. So I'm gonna have to go with my own rules here. So I want Rusev, and I think Rusev's gonna win, just because of the fact that he's defending his United States Championship, and so far he's been very successful, and I think he's going to become that beast that we've all wanted for a while, and Roman Reigns is just another person in the way of him becoming the greatest United States Champion of all time. So, I think Rusev, and I want Rusev. So, Rusev, crush Roman Reigns for me, will ya? Now it's time for a SmackDown match. The SmackDown match is the rivalry between John Cena and AJ Styles finally getting settled between them both. This is the rubber match, as I think Cena's beaten AJ Styles and AJ Styles has beaten Cena. I think. Kind of. Yes, actually, this is true. As the Battlegrounds, him and John Cena and Enzo and Enzo Amore and Big Cass beat the club. So I suppose that, technically speaking, one of these here. So this is the rubber match to decide who's going to be the overall winner of this rivalry. Will this rivalry continue after this? I don't know, maybe. Because considering that this is SmackDown's two biggest draft picks of the entire draft. So maybe they will continue. Maybe they'll copy Raw and give them a best out of 7 series. Maybe. But this is a difficult one for me, as I did enjoy the match matches that they've pulled off so far, and they are very two good workers in the WWE right now. So, and they can sell each other's moves really well, and John Cena has been the Superman as he is, the babyface as he is, and doing a good job of that. And AJ Styles is doing a very good job of being the heel. But it's SummerSlam, and I think Super Cena is going to win this one. I think John Cena is going to win, just because last time they went one-on-one, Money in the Bank, it was Silver Crown, it was AJ Styles, so I think that John Cena is going to get that old shovel out and throw the dirt all over AJ Styles here. But I want AJ Styles to win. Maybe they will swerve us and make us think that John Cena is going to win, but really AJ Styles wins. So come on, WWE, I'd love to see AJ Styles win here. I want him to win, but I think John Cena is going to win. So there's no other way of saying this at all. So moving on to the next match, SmackDown's main event. Here it is, the WWE World Championship. Dean Ambrose goes one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler, defending his WWE World Championship after cashing in the Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank and successfully having a title defense at Battlegrounds in that triple threat match. My God, they're actually doing this right this time. Dean Ambrose is getting the biggest push of his life. This is just one of these, oh my God, Dolph Ziggler's getting a push again, yay, situations, but as Bad News Barrett used to say, and I'm saying it in the ironic way that Vince used to say, it still says it, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Dolph Ziggler's gonna lose. Dean Ambrose is gonna win. I think Dean Ambrose is gonna win, and I want Dean Ambrose to win. I actually don't want Dolph Ziggler to win here. For as much as I respect the guy, as much as I like the guy as a professional wrestler, and I like his determination, and I like his promos now, but he's just another Shawn Michaels. He's completely ripping off Shawn Michaels, even with the Super Kick. I think he's becoming that heel Shawn Michaels situation now, the way that it's been building. So maybe there'll be something where he goes to hear the sweet chin music, and then Dean Ambrose ducks, and then does that, holds his boot, swerves it around, and then Dirty Deeds 1, 2, 3 into the pin. So that is who I think is going to win that match, and who I want, and that's Dean Ambrose, my favourite current WWE superstar, pushing Randy Orton down to number 2, because it's just been such, ever since the arrival of the Shield, Dean Ambrose has been there, my number 1 guy. Yeah, the United States Championship was a bit, him as the United States Champion was a bit of a flop, but him as the WWE World Champion and the Mr. Money in the Bank, huge success. Now we're going somewhere with Dean Ambrose, and I can actually look at him and say, even when he loses that championship, I can say, yep, this guy used to be the champ, he's going to be champ many, many times in the future. This is not going to just be the one time he's going to be world champion. So, all the way here with this match. Well, as Raw would be singing, anything you can do, I can do better. As we had a moment where Seth Rollins was just given the main event spot for the WWE Championship. Well, I'm sorry, WWE Universal Championship. So, see, Raw needed a championship. Yeah. So, what did Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon do? Revealed that they have a championship of their own. Like, we don't know what it looks like, but the name of it, in my opinion, is so fucking stupid. Name the WWE Universal Championship. What a stupid name. They could have came up with World Heavyweight Championship. Like, they could have done that. The presenting to you the World Heavyweight Championship. Hold on 1 second. We are, and WWE could have said, we are going to bring back a new version of the World Heavyweight Championship. They could have still had the championship design, just made it a little bit better. You know, made it a new generation version. But instead, they decided not to. Who do I think is going to win this new Universal Championship? Finn Balor. And who do I want to win this new Universal Championship? Finn Balor. Seth Rollins has had chance after chance after chance. I hope they don't put the newly crowned Universal Championship around the waist of Seth Rollins. But they kind of think they will. So I think Seth Rollins, and I want Finn Balor. I'm changing my mind. And finally, two of my favorite WWE superstars of all time, after, I think it's, what do they say, 12 years in the making, Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton are going one-on-one. They entered the WWE at the same time, back in 2002, alongside a few others that we know. But, you know, that's changing the subject. The Beast versus the Viper. The King of Viperville versus the King of Suplex City. Or the Mayor of, I don't know, the Mayor of Suplex City versus the Mayor of Viperville. RKO versus F5. The Kimura Lock versus the Backbreaker. The DDT versus the German Suplex. After German Suplex. After German Suplex. Who will win this match? We've proven that it only takes one RKO to take out the Beast. Or it does it! For you see, Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago, Brock Lesnar got RKO'd by Randy Orton out of nowhere! But however, with that being said, a few moments later, Brock Lesnar got back up. So, will Randy Orton need to hit 5 rounds? See, here's what I'm gonna say. All Brock Lesnar needs to do is hit 1 F5. But Randy Orton may have to hit 5 RKOs. Personally, this is really hard to choose who I think is going to win and who I want to win. So, go on analysis alone. The fact that will Randy Orton be able to slay the Beast? Will Randy Orton be able to dethrone the King of the Mountain? Will he be able to be the one to beat the one, which is now 23-1? And will he be able to slay the Beast? This is many questions. An RKO out of nowhere, turn into an F5. I just don't know. I really don't know. Or will Brock Lesnar just dominate Randy Orton like he's dominated so many other people in the past? From Triple H to Undertaker. Just ripping apart anybody he's done. The Big Show, even it brought us the Big Show, Triple H, Undertaker, CM Punk, The Rock. Many people have fallen to the beast. But will this be Randy Orton's night? Will he be able to conquer him? He will not be able to conquer him. He won't be able to conquer the Conqueror. He won't be able to slay the beast. He won't be able to dethrone the King of the Mountain. He won't be able to outdo the Mayor of Suplex City. Unfortunately, I think that Brock Lesnar's going to win. But I do want Randy Orton to win. I'd like to see Brock Lesnar lose to Randy will keep Orton. But it ain't gonna happen. As much as I want Randy Orton to win here, the Beast is gonna do a German suplex after German suplex to a belly-to-belly suplex to an over-the-head belly-to-belly suplex to a superplex to a suplex to a stalling suplex to a punch after a punch to a punch to a shoulder thrust after shoulder thrust and even an F5 or 2. At the end of the night, there's only one man that's going to be seeing stars, and that's going to be Randy Orton. He's going to be laying up into the lights. Brock Lesnar could probably even go 1, 2, 3 with one finger. Because, boy, I hate to say this, Randy, but you're not gonna need shoulder surgery. You're gonna need a freaking brand new body. Because your body is gonna be in a hospital. Not for 9 months this time, but twice then. And maybe even a year. So, to pick a fight with Brock Lesnar is a bad idea, no matter who you are. Brock Lesnar will beat your ass. So let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm right? Do you disagree with everything I've been saying in this entire video? What is your opinion of SummerSlam 2016? Who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you want to see the previous Money in the Bank, not Money in the Bank, if you want to see the previous Battlegrounds predictions and review, click on the Beast, Brock Lesnar. There'll be one on his head and one on his torso. But if you want to subscribe, click on the Viper Randy Orton. Because if you don't subscribe, you may just get an RKO out of nowhere. Fuck off. And until next time, and I'll see you at the Summerslam reactions and review. I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000, saying goodbye.